So we have our wood. Okay. Not exactly 48, but it's a remainder of a 46. And I've checked the measurements on the column over there, and it's about roughly okay, but we'll have to double check. Remember what I said about double measuring. If you don't double measure first and you've got plenty of wood, then fair play, measure with the cut wood. But it'd be ideal just to measure it twice with the measuring tape, because you save time and effort, I think. And we've got this, so, and we'll need square long enough to put screws in to attach to this, or better still, to glue to this, and enough space to glue, either glue or screw to the main roof support rafter. And because I don't have much patience and I like to get things progressed, I will use screws, and with that I will need, especially for the rafters, screwdriver. Mr. Screwdriver has been here since the beginning, and he is a very useful tool. I advise him, and I in fact have two. Notice they are the Draper brand. I think they're the cheapest brand, not the best, but they do the job that I want. And I've got two batteries, so if one runs out I can plug the other one in, take the other out and use that. I can do more stuff for a longer period, which is great, really. Bravo Draper for making it not as expensive. So we'll need the screwdriver, and of course you need screws and a drill bit. Sorry. Okay, we have our equipment. Right. Drill bit. Right. Screws up. I got a whole pot of these, half empty. So the important thing to remember is, with the drill bit and the screw, the drill bit has to be slightly smaller than intended to actually get the screw in, but with that there's a risk of actually splitting the wood open, and to remove that risk entirely is to use smaller screws. Now this has a disadvantage of not going in entirely, and you get the whizzing effect where it just spins around as you drill it in. It's not going further, it just spins around. But with these, I'll need these for the attachment. I won't really need it for the rafters, so I can use the long ones for the rafters, but for the attachment it's a must. Some people have wood borers to make a little end stub for the fitting here, but with enough force and power it will go in and start drilling in. So, but obviously with that it'll probably split the wood as well, so we have to be extra careful with this. And clamps, one clamp, crocodile clamps I'd say, another clamp. This is to hold two pieces together, and this is to hold the wood on the workbench. I usually do it on my little sawing tables over there, but no real purpose if you're hearing movement and you can't really see it because I'm in the way. So in all intents and purposes, let's do this for you. There we go. This might work, this might not work. The purpose of this clamp here is to hold this down to the workbench. I'm being naughty using the workbench because I really shouldn't, but there you go. And the purpose of this is to hold the two together where I screw. Now, some of you veterans may have noticed already that when you screw in, if you don't apply enough pressure between the two that crush them together, what happens is the wood will come out before going back in. Now this will probably reduce the actual potential to screw properly, and you'll need to use glue or a longer screw, and add to the risk of splitting. So that's what that clamp is. Probably need a second clamp to hold down the end. Yes, I think I will. Let's go find one. Oops. It's not big, is it? No. Fail. Okay, that's not really moving. Right. Have to remember how I attach this. There you go. Okay, we'll need a bit more space than that actually. There you go. Right. Next precaution, change the battery. Because this one's been used and it's been sitting up here for a night. Overnight. So we'll let it charge. And yes, unfortunately I put it on the above layer, the N-scale layer, so I'll make it know that later, but later came to the truth. Right, the purpose with this to drill a small hole. In fact, I don't think these screws will fit. And those are long ones. Yeah, not really fit. Let's go for the long ones. Plausible aim is to get about just a bit more than halfway through of the hole to make a stand. Now here comes the exciting part. Hold it down. Yeah, there you go, wood split. But that's not that important because it's on the wrong side, wrong way round, which won't really matter too much. It's when we attach it to the main rafter will it matter. So let's release it. Probably also brittle wood I've used. See a different colour perspective. So that's probably another reason why. This will split. Now it will. You see it coming from a mile away. Right, not so bad. Note to self, don't use that type of wood. That's it's way fairly rigid because see how the splits. It's at both ends, so it's not going to be move that much, and it's going to be pressurized against the side of the beam. So we're good for that. We're good for that. So that's our achievement. A bit messy there, but I think I've got an alternative way to fill that up. I'll show you in a moment. Glue. There you go. Good view of that. Now that'll hold it in case of any undue stress. I believe it'd be a good idea to use a bigger drill bit, because what we really want is a holding for the main rafter. We don't need a holding for here, because it's all going to just pull against it, and it won't budge. It might break a bit, but it won't budge. If there's any splits, we'll just fill it up with glue like last time. Okay? Right. Change the viewpoint. Right, I'm going to open up my little hole, crawl through it, and in speed motion you'll see me attach it. Okay? You don't need a step by step, it'll be obvious what I'm doing. I'll be attaching it to the lower support under the bare foam there, and attaching it to the upper rafter there, and hopefully we'll have a good result. Never mind if we don't. Hey ho. Right, see you soon. Right guys, we're done. As I will show you. Have a look at that, that looks fairly straight. See, I've added the glue to help surpass the gaps. I think that looks fairly straight from here. Maybe it looks different on the camera, but never mind. I think that'll hold well. That took me about, what, 5 minutes when I had everything ready. That was pretty good, I think. You saw the wobbles, saw the up and down, so that's just me measuring out, drilling. That is ready for a little play. Attach the columns. It's probably gone too long in my videos, so it'll probably be in 2 videos. So on the next video, we'll start adding some supports here between this, which I think is going to be more fun, because you've got this in the way, you've got that in the way. But I think I know a way around it, so wish me the best of luck on my next video. So take care guys, thanks for watching.